Good afternoon, grade 11. How are you today? Today we are going to talk about a new vocabulary in your student book, page 73, and the title is Have Something Done. The grammar is called have something done or causative or the causative, cause. It comes from the word cause, سبب أو النتيجة. Okay. This actually grammar talks about how do others make actions or make things for us, and we don't do it or we don't do them by ourselves. No, someone else or others do them for us. For example, we use this grammar to talk about what? To talk about actions that we don't do ourselves. We don't do ourselves, but we ask someone else to do them for us. خليني أعطيكم example. For example, when you check your book, do you check your book by yourself? No, you ask the teacher to check them for you. When you want to make your food, sometimes you do it or you make it by yourself, and sometimes your mommy makes the food for you or prepared the food for you. We also, when we talk about your hair, do you cut your hair by yourself or you get it cut for you by someone else? We also have your bedroom or your room. Do you paint them by yourself or you ask someone else to paint the rooms or the bedrooms for you? So all these actions, you don't do them by yourself because this is not your job. You ask someone else to do them for you. And we call this have something done. You have your room done. You have your house done. You have your food done. You have your homework checked. Okay? In this rule, we have 3 verbs that we use them to talk about the actions that we don't do ourselves, but we ask someone else to do them for us. What are these verbs? Have, get, want. What are these verbs? Have, get, and want. And have, get, and want here in the present tense, present. And what is the past of them? The past from have is had, the past from get is got, the past from want is wanted, and this is the past. If I'm talking about a sentence in the past, so I use had, or I use got, or I use wanted. Now when the subject is singular, what do I use? I use has in the present, and had also in the past because it works with both of them. Okay, now these are the verbs again that we use them to talk about causative or have something done, have, get, and want, and the 3 of them actually have the same meaning usually. Okay, let me give you an example. Let's look at the first sentence. I get or I have my eyes tested every year. What is the meaning of get your eyes tested? يعني you go to the doctor and you ask the doctor to test your eyes, to test them. Okay, so here instead of saying that the doctor tested my eyes, we can say I get or I have my eyes tested every year. What is the rule here? The rule says we should have the subject I, she, he, my mom, etc. Okay, and then the verb have, get, or want, tamam, and then I should have the object. The object, what do you want to be checked or what do you want to be prepared or tested for you? The object, and here the object my eyes, and then you should have past participle, which is the verb 3. Okay, here is verb 3 from test, tested, and you can say by the doctor. Okay, and it's optional for you. It is between brackets, so it's optional. So again, according to the rule, the subject I, get or have my eyes tested. I have my eyes tested every year, and this is present. This is present time. for two reasons. First of all, I have the keyword every year, and second of all, the tense here is get and have. I didn't say got and I didn't say had. Okay, طب let's move to the second sentence. I had my book checked yesterday. I had my book checked yesterday. Now, obviously, who checks your books? Of course, the teacher. The teacher. You don't check the books by yourself. Someone else does this for you, and this person is your teacher. So, I, subject, and have, get, or had, got. So, we use had, or you can use got. My book is the object, and verb 3 is checked. And here the key word is yesterday in order to say that this action happened in the past, and that's why we use had. We used had, and you can use what? Got. Or you can use wanted. ممكن نقول I got my book checked yesterday. أو ممكن نقول I wanted my book checked yesterday. Now, the third sentence, I wanted my nails manicured last week. I wanted my nails manicured last week. Sometimes you can do them by yourself, and sometimes you go to the beauty center in order to do them for you. And here the speaker said that he had or she had her nails manicured by someone else last week. So this is in the past. And I wanted, ممكن نقول I had, ممكن نقول I got my nails, the object, my nails, the object, manicured is verb 3. Okay, last week. Sometimes we use have something done when we are talking about parts of our body, such as my hair, my eyes, my nails, etc. Dad had his car fixed yesterday. Dad did not fix the car by himself. Maybe he took his car to the mechanic and the mechanic fixed the car for him. So Dad had his car fixed yesterday. Dad is the subject, and we use had because this is past, yesterday. Okay, his car is the object, and verb 3 from fix is fixed. So my dad had his car fixed yesterday by the mechanic. I am going to have my hair cut next week. I am going to. This is future. I'm going to or will. We use them to talk about the future. And have, and then the object my hair cut is verb 3. My hair cut. And when next week, this is what? This is future. And that's why we use the structure going to. I will have or I will get my food prepared in 2 hours. I will have my food prepared in 2 hours. I, subject, and here I added will. Why? Because I'm talking about something that will happen in the future. And then have or get, or you can say want. And then what is the object? My food, which means I don't do the food myself. Someone else is going, or someone else will prepare the food for me. So I will have or I will get my food prepared. This is verb 3 in 2 hours. We can use also need. Sarah needs to. Sarah needs to. بتعرفوا إنه الفعل need دائما بيجي وراه to plus infinitive. Sarah needs to have, okay, have her room. Her room is the object. Painted. Sarah needs to have her room painted. طبعا not by her, but by someone else. So someone else, okay, will paint Sarah's room. Now here I have some sentences, and we need to change them according to have something done rule or the causative rule. Let's read the first one. Someone picked the fruit for us. Someone picked the fruit for us. Okay, now where is the subject in this sentence? And I want to change it into act into passive, us. And we don't put us in the subject in the subject place. We change it into we. We, okay? We become the subject here. We. And then I should use have, get or want, or had, got and wanted. It depends on the time. بما إنه picked هون موجودة باسم بالpast فبالتالي I need to use either had, past, or got or wanted. So we had or we got or we wanted. Now, what is the object? The object is fruit. The fruit. And what is verb 3 from picked? It's picked. So we had the fruit picked. We had the fruit picked by someone else. Number 2, I would like my mom to prepare my dish. I would like my mom to prepare my dish. Here I want to use wanted. ليش حولتها ل wanted؟ لأنه عندي would بالماضي past. So I wanted هيها wanted, and then I should have the object. I wanted my dish. My dish is the object. I wanted my dish, and then verb 3 from prepare is prepared. I wanted my dish prepared by whom? By my mom. And as I said, this is optional. I wanted my dish prepared by my mom. Want بعدين الobject بعدين verb 3. Have بعدين have أو get بعدين الobject بعدين verb 3. It's the same. Her parents pay her the bills monthly. Her parents pay her the bills monthly. So monthly, it's what? It's a keyword for present, right? Okay, and here we have verb 1. So she, okay? بما إنه present, either I use have or has because she is singular. So she has, and where is the object? Her bills. She has her bills, and verb 3 paid. She has her bills paid monthly by whom? By her parents. A computer specialist rescued my files. A computer specialist rescued my files. Now, I rescued simple past, that's why I use had. I had, where is the object? My files, and verb 3 from rescued is rescued. So I had my files rescued by a computer specialist.